Well, we made it. The old 97 actually made it all the way down here. Yeah, I thought it was a real snake for a second there. Like, oh shit, a dead snake. There she is in all of her rusty glory. Rusty, but she still looks good. And
put the cover back on.
That's the good side.
Yeah. That's the good side. They make a shaker thing for those. Sure. It's like $400.
So here's the bad side. It's like an inch of Bondo. Oh my god. This thing is a wreck. Well, maybe that key doesn't actually... Okay, so ignition key opens the door. Door's stuck. That's to be expected.
Unlocked and it's still stuck.
Yeah. Judging by the condition of the car, what do you expect? A little bit of fitment issues over here. At least the front grille and everything is decent. Oh, maybe not. It's got some tracks. And that rear quarter over there looks great.
Yeah.
The
Front and rear bumper and the grill and all that.
she's a peach. It's a powder puff.
Oh, there you go. Got into it. That side was a little stuck in this one. So up. Yeah.
Floorboard on this side looks okay. The one on that side is...
What?
It moved out a long time ago.
What? This is a little sagging, you know, like...
There's probably no floor... Ah, no, it's a little squishy.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing there underneath. Yeah, this is a 70 fender.
Yeah, because it has the turn.
Yeah, the turn signal. That's the wrong one. It takes a joint effort, I guess.
There we go. It went a little farther. Yeah, I felt. And then the button pushed in this time.
Yeah. What the hell did I get myself into? Now, hopefully it doesn't break in half when I'm towing it home.
Just making sure the hood was latched good.
Yeah, she's a project.
The 400's still there for you.
Ah, yeah, I gotta
3.8.
pass on the 400.
Hey, you got chrome valve covers on here for this one.
That's the
351.
351, so I'm taking that one. That's the 302.
That's the 302 right there.
God, they all look so tiny right now for some reason.
This 400 looks like it belongs in your car. So here's the doors that I get with it. Get the engine, the doors. There's a C6 around here somewhere also.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, me too. So they uncovered some more stuff here, it looks like.
I don't think Larry took it.
So is that valance? That's for Mustang,
That's
isn't
for
it?
that Mustang. I think
Yeah.
we figured that out.
The valance and the fender.
The fender is too.
Deck lid.
Yeah.
What are those seats for? That looks like a Mustang seat.
Yeah, I think they are. I think that one might be too.
Yeah, I know this one is. Bump.
The other one, some of them came out of that '87 Mustang convertible. That's probably
Yeah, that's probably the bottom one
from.
is.
I brought the
take the drive shaft off so it doesn't destroy the transmission when I pull it home. This gives me a better look at the undercarriage, which is not good. Well, it made it all the way to or past Ames and back on 35 and had to stop and get gas. But it's all in one piece. Straps keep coming loose. They're good now. Yeah, we're about what, halfway through Iowa? Halfway through the Iowa portion of our trip. So what are the plans with this car? I could restore it, which I would like to do, but I want to be able to drive it and enjoy it in the meantime. So I think what I'm doing now is I'm just going to get it mechanically sound and drive it around. Maybe throw some floorboards in there and maybe put the better doors on it and deck lid and just drive it and enjoy it while I'm fixing it. Take a look under the hood here. So it's pretty much a standard 302 2-barrel. Nothing very special about this car. It's just your base model coupe with the 302. The motor turns. Last year when I went to look at this thing, we did get it to fire over. It'll run, but it needs a fuel pump. I did replace some parts, like I put a new electronic ignition box in it and a new starter relay. I mean, she's haggard, but man, she's bad. That is one bad looking car. One mean looking car. I love it. I think I'm gonna leave it looking like shit like this for a long time. I'll take it to all those car shows, Mustang only car shows, where you see all those pristine and beautifully restored original freaking Mustangs, high dollar stuff, the Shelbys and Cobras and crap like that. And I'll park this piece of shit right next to them. This fender is pretty much shot. These rocker panels are in not very good shape. There's a lot of Bondo and shit in the door. In fact, there's a lot of Bondo in the car, period. Quarter panels are rotten. I'm not sure what the heck happened here. I mean, it's got like an inch of Bondo in there. My guess is that this thing was hit and they put in a new fender, as you can kind of see here with the weld marks, and maybe it was sitting in too low or something, so they just filled it in with Bondo. But anyways, I'm putting new quarters on it. Those are bad. Down here's kind of mashed in anyway, and that's all bad. You can see the floor hanging out. Bad down here. This fender is actually from a 1970, as you can tell from the reflector, or where the hole where the reflector is supposed to go. They just kind of put a piece of steel in there. The hood is, I don't know, not so good. This area here looks like it's been hit and pulled out and then Bondoed over. Doesn't quite fit right either. Kind of reminds me of the Studebaker, how the trunk fits on that thing. Interior wise, she's dusty, ripped up, dirty. Headliner looks pretty decent. There are some tears along the seams here, but I think I could sew that back up. Dash cap is bad. It's got that sweet BMM, or it's a Hurst shifter in there. Let's see. Floors are pretty much Flintstoned. Pretty much non-existent. little bit of floor damage there. It's going to also need the torque boxes underneath in the front. Those are all rusted out. You don't call them Rustangs for nothing. I came with a bunch of extra parts. I got a new front valance here. That's a brand new part. These are actually for my brother. This is for a 73 Mustang. Same with this seat here. But the back seat isn't too bad. This is another, that's that panel that goes on the front. Behind the hood. That looks like it's in pretty good shape. This seat would go to a 73 Mach 1. This is the seat bottom. The seat in this thing looks pretty decent, this back seat. These windows, I don't know if they still crank. Oh yeah, look at that. That's still good. In the trunk we have some more parts. Instrument cluster. We have the original hubcaps. More instruments. And I believe these are for the 73. I'm not really sure. We have whatever the hell this is. It's like a heater box or something. I didn't even realize that came with, but another grill. It's missing some of the teeth there, it looks like. Sun visors. You can see the ground from here. We had this fuel tank rigged up because the last time I tried to come down and get this car, we tried to start it and the fuel pump was bad, so we didn't get it started. It also came with all this stuff. There's a couple doors that are in way better shape. Very minimum amount of rust down there. A little bit of surface rust coming through the paint. But they're real much nicer than what's on the car. I believe these are off of 70, which are essentially the same body style. There are some differences, like the rear quarter panels are a little bit different and the front end of the car is different. Also came with this dashboard, and I believe this is for a 73, but I'm not sure. And then we got down here underneath all these seats and stuff, there's another deck lid, and it's in really nice shape. These two seats are from, again, I think these are 73 seats. I just grabbed them. I thought maybe my brother might want them. If not, I'm just going to try to sell them. And an aluminum radiator, which is way too big for the car, but I grabbed it because he said I could have it. I actually dig the door panels on these. I think they look cooler than the ones that are in the car. It's too bad they're so cracked up. But wait, there's more. It also came with this new fender. I believe this is the passenger side. And it's still in the box. So that's awesome. And I even got a 351 Windsor that's in unknown condition, but it was free with the car, so I took it. Thinking of fixing this one up and stroking it out and stuff like that and stuffing it into the Mustang. And inside of these two big old trash bags are a couple 460 blocks that yet again came with the car. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I know this one's an 87, I think, and it's a fuel injected engine. This one's the older early 70s block. And here's the crank for the 87 460, all wrapped up, and it looks like a human leg or something. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those 460s. I think I'm probably going to give one to my brother if he wants it, and maybe he would want to build it up. He was talking about wanting to build up an engine, so I think that would be a good start there. A free 460, I mean, why not?